Welcome to episode 3 of AFC Fancast. It's the transfer deadline day, guys, or the day that makes every Arsenal fan go, oh my god, what the heck is going on at this club? This day usually highlights our crap transfer approach, but this year we have managed to turn into the gold standard of incompetence. We have too many players, not enough depth. Lots of quantity, but not enough quality. So naturally, our focus is on offloading the trash Arsene Wenger has accumulated over the years, as opposed to strengthening like our rivals are doing. Arsenal is holding a massive clearance sale this year, and we're giving away useless players for pennies on the dollar, and also the players that Arsene doesn't like. Alright, so let's start by talking about the big news. First one obviously is that OxladeChamberlain is set to join Liverpool on a 35 million transfer. Personally, I'm not sure how I feel about this one. We were told that the days of selling to our rivals are gone, but clearly it was just another lie. Having said that, Chamberlain wasn't really spectacular for us, extremely inconsistent. You can blame the management for that if you wanted to, but if a player was not really performing at his level for your team, does it really matter who you sell him to? Also, the transfer fee. Does it matter if they pay 35 or 40 or 50 when we know that we're not spending that money? I'm kind of on the fence with this one. We'll see how he plays for Liverpool. I have mixed feelings about this deal. Next deal involves Gibbs. He is finally moving. I know some of our Arsenal fans just loved this guy because he was a lifelong Arsenal fan and he never complained. Why would he complain? He knew he had no business playing for a club like Arsenal. He was not good enough to put on the shirt. He milked the club as long as he possibly could and has been finally forced out. I'm happy to see him gone. This is probably one of the very few positives in this whole mess of a situation that we are in. Last one, and I'm really excited about this one. Mustafi is staying. I know few Arsenal fans don't rate this guy, but we paid about 35 million for him last season, and selling him after a season for me would have been just a clusterfuck of a decision. He's a 23-year-old German international defender with a lot of upside, okay? And what are we trying to do with him? We're trying to get rid of him. Why? Because he questioned Arsene Wenger. In a few years, trust me guys, he's going to be the heart and soul of the German international defense. Yeah, he comes with a few faults and he's not perfect. He can make mistakes, but remember Koscielny in his first couple of seasons. He was brutal. Mustafi's off to a much better start, and I genuinely believe that he's the long-term solution here, okay? But in typical Arsene Wenger fashion, any player that questions him is shown the door. Let's hope that not being able to move him to Inter, it doesn't mean that Arsene Wenger is going to make this guy watch games from the stands. He actually lets him play, lets him get involved, and prove what he's worth. And hopefully, we're not in this situation next year again. We need to be holding on to players like Mustafi, so I'm happy that the deal didn't go. Now let's talk about the players that we're trying to get rid of. Up on the list for me was another English player, Jack Wilshere. I know he's a fan favorite and injuries have just never allowed his career to take off, but I think we've reached a point where he needs to move on to save his career, and it'll be good for the Arsenal Football Club as well because it offloads a whole bunch of wages for us. He's been linked with the move to West Ham this morning. They've been trying to buy William Carvalho, but apparently they're just having a hard time getting that over the line, and they might turn their attention to Jack Wilshere late on in the deadline day. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think he needs to be sold. Let me know what you guys think. Next up on the list is Matthew Debuchy. Imagine walking into a store and seeing an item on offer for free. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything. You can just take it and leave. I bet you will take that deal in a heartbeat. Well, not if that item is Matthew Debuchy apparently, because Arsenal have been trying to get this guy off for free and we still haven't been able to get a deal done. That's how bad his wages are, and it just shows you how poorly Arsene Wenger managed contracts prior to this mess that we are in right now. Next up on the list is Akpom. A lot of you probably don't even know, but yeah, he's still an Arsenal player. Okay, he's another one of Arsenal's failed youth prospects. His future is as bright as the sky at night. I mean, we'd be lucky if a team offers a penny for him. We might have to wrap him up in a box, fill the rest of the box with money, and drop it to a Sunday League team. Just a waste of breath and wage bill, and it doesn't look like we're going to be offloading him this transfer window either. Why not? Who knows? The next one on the list for me was Joel Campbell. I actually like this guy, but he clearly is not a part of Arsene Wenger's plans. It's baffling that we're still holding on to him. Just let him go, man. Set him free. Every time he calls his parents, they probably get worried that he's been loaned out to a new team. They're probably like, are you relocating again, son? Just let the man go. Let him do his thing. He's a good, talented player that other teams would appreciate. Anyways, with a few hours left in the transfer window, we still need 2 players. Does that sound familiar? It's the same old story every season, isn't it? We still need a center back and a defensive central midfielder. It looks like a broken record, but we are there again. So who is out there? Who is available? Who can we possibly go after? There's this guy out there called Van Dijk. Some of you might have heard of him. He's a tall guy with a little bit of a footballing skill and weird hair. I think he would be the perfect fit. He's the perfect signing. But guess who we are interested in? Johnny Evans. Yeah, that's right, Johnny Evans. Just saying that out loud is embarrassing. Did we not learn anything after signing that other Manchester United reject known as Danny Welbeck? Apparently not, because we're trying to sign another one. I'm just hoping this whole thing is a nightmare, okay? And then I wake up and realize that, none of this happened. Let's hope Alexis Sanchez at the very least is an Arsenal player tomorrow morning and that he gives his 100% for the rest of the season before moving on. Because otherwise, I don't know what's going to happen at this club. At this rate, we are going on the way down and something big needs to happen. Something big needs to change. Formation needs to go away. Tactics need to be changed completely. Maybe the manager gets the sack or we just start playing 11 random dudes. Something big needs to happen for us to turn this around. And let's hope we are not in an absolute shambolic state, which we already kind of are. But let's hope things don't get too bad for us by tomorrow morning. The next few hours are going to be scary if you're an Arsenal fan. So yeah, hang tight, hold on to your hearts, stay safe, guys, because this club is going to kill us. Peace. Whoa, wait. Before you go, smash that subscribe button like Welbeck smashes the... never mind. He doesn't smash anything. But yeah, please click the subscribe button. Like the video, spread the video, drop a comment. Feedback is much appreciated. Thank you, guys.